Hey guys, it's Karen. So today I am back again with another video. This one's going to be a little different than the regular makeup tutorials that I do. This is kind of for people who use Poshmark. If you don't use Poshmark and you don't know what it is, I will go ahead and describe it in the intro of this video. And if you are familiar with it and you just want the tips that I'm going to list out, then go ahead and forward to the part in this video that I start talking about it, and I'll put that in the description box below. So for you guys who don't use Poshmark, an introduction is it's basically a clothing, an app and a website that you can sell clothes on, or basically any type of fashion, so old bags, accessories, anything like that, and you can go ahead and just sell your old stuff on there, or maybe stuff that you received as a gift that you don't have the receipt for. Even new stuff, like whatever you want to do, you can sell on there. You can even start your own boutique. So it's really interesting. It's really fun. I think one of the main things that I think people probably wonder is like, oh, how is this different from eBay? Like I can just go on eBay and sell fashion clothing along with anything else that I want to sell. That's the difference, is Poshmark is only for fashion, and so I feel like there's it's more of a community. It is mostly women that use it. Which doesn't mean that guys can't use it. They can totally use it, but it is just what I've noticed is it's a lot more women. And it's more of a community. I feel like, you know, you buy from someone and then you get to kind of know that person because you scroll through the things that they're selling, and it's kind of like a feed. It's almost set up like Instagram. And you can like people's things, like you can like their product picture, and there's like a caption, which is really just a description. So yeah, I think it just develops, it's basically social media, but for selling clothes. But it's really cool because I feel like I've made so many friends on there already, and like, you also, like, there's these things called Posh Parties where there's like a theme for the party, and everybody like puts in whatever items they have that are like according to that theme. I don't know, it's really fun and it's really cute. And if you guys have a bunch of old stuff, or if you just have like things that are lying around your house that you don't know what to do with, I totally recommend starting a Poshmark. I bet you you'll be really happy that you did. As a frame of reference, I've had it for about 3 weeks. Like, I started selling about 3 weeks ago, and I've made $400 already. I've sold about 20 things that honestly were either like from high school that were like I was never gonna wear them again. Some of them were new with tags because they didn't fit me, and I just I don't know, I guess I must have run out of the time to return those things, and they were just sitting here. And then I just have some stuff that I bought that was last season, and I just didn't think that I was going to wear it again. It was a one-time thing. This is especially good for Halloween costumes. I know a lot of people sell them on eBay, but what I've realized is I make more money on Poshmark, and I sell them for a better deal, a more realistic deal than what I get on eBay. For example, I sold these pair of shoes. So this isn't really about the Halloween costume, but I sold these pair of shoes. They were cowboy boots, and I sold them on eBay originally for about $4 $3, and the person never went through. Something happened with their PayPal where they couldn't get their payment through or something like that. So that didn't end up going through, but then I put those same shoes, I just decided I'm done with eBay because it was just so annoying. But then I went ahead and sold on Poshmark, and I sold those same shoes for $9. So, same shoes, and you're just getting a better deal for what you're putting out there. I think one of the big differences is on Poshmark, instead of making a bid, you make an offer. So you have your set price that you price something at. Originally those shoes were 14 bucks, I think I priced them at. And someone can make an offer according to what my pricing is. So if it's $14, someone can, lowball a little bit, put $9, and I accepted it. So instead of eBay, where I feel like making a bid, it's more starting at $0 then going upwards. And sometimes it doesn't go that far up if your product doesn't have a lot of attention or doesn't have a lot of watchers. So yeah, definitely check out Poshmark if you're looking to sell some stuff that you have laying around. Right now, I'm selling this hat. It's a gorgeous hat. I might even wear it for the rest of this video. No, I won't, but it's such a cute hat. And I haven't worn this in years because it's Ed Hardy, and I used to wear Ed Hardy all the time, and I haven't worn it in forever. But, if anyone's looking for this, check out my Poshmark below. And there's I think my closet has 90 things, so it doesn't even have that many things, but, yeah, definitely made a lot of sales. So for those of you who do use Poshmark, Here are some tips that I have kind of picked up. I've only been doing this for 3 weeks, but I feel like I've gotten a good hold of what consumers or buyers are looking for. So first of all, most important thing, you guys, cover photo. Your cover photo is like number one. Like, you need to have a good cover photo of whatever you're selling, or it's just not going to sell. It's just like, that's just the truth. So I'm going to pull up a picture of some of the things that I've sold, and so you guys can see like what the cover photos look like. Okay, so like for example, these brand new suede red heels, that is the cover photo, and like, it's so vibrant and bright, and it really like shows off the actual product that I'm selling. And also, like, so then I'll add more pictures. So you don't want to edit your pictures to the point where you're showing a different product than what you're actually selling. You want it to look exactly like your product. But what I realize is, like, I'll whiten up the background sometimes just to make it look more crisp and clear, so it sticks out to the viewer, or to the buyer. So like for that picture, and like, you know, put them, so like some things I do is I use a fur carpet, like a fur rug. So this is on a fur rug. And yeah, like this was my other cover photo before I changed it, and then the shoes sold. So I put them on the original box that they were in because these were brand new shoes. And I think they sold faster that way because people saw, oh, okay, they're coming in the box that they got them in. I also put like the soles of the shoes, like they'd never been worn. So I kind of provided proof that they're brand new, like they're super clean. And so yeah, so that's one of the things that I sold. Like another one is like this cover photo. Is of this shirt. It's like a peplum top, and I put it with a bracelet and just a candle in the background, and it's on a marble table. And like the second picture, not that cute, right? But the first one is really what catches your eye. This is what gets the person in, and then you just provide more details about what you're selling. So number one thing, cover photo, you guys, most important thing you can do. Some tips for that is I use the app Facetune, and then I go in with the whitening tool and I just whiten up the background. So I usually put it on a plain white background or any type of plain surface. If it's a white dress, you don't want to put it on a white background, maybe use a red background or something like that. That's what I've done, and I just used a curtain, laid it out. And like I also, for selling, I also put marble contact paper on my desk so that when I sell something, I can just take a close-up of it on my marble desktop. And then, yeah, I just go in with the whitening tool and whiten the background. Sometimes I'll sharpen the image a little bit. That adds just a little bit more like texture or structure to it. And yeah, so those are basically my tips. And then, okay, so number two thing is the description. You guys, the description is so important. In the description, you want to be as descriptive as possible. If it's brand new, you want to list brand new. You want to list why you aren't keeping it, because buyers are a little bit skeptical, like, oh, why is this person selling something that's brand new? Like, why would they do that? Is there something wrong with it? You know, what's the defectiveness? So you do want to write down, you know, like the reason I didn't wear these red boots was because they were a size too small. So you want to write that in the description. If you're selling a dress or something, you want to write the measurements if you can get the measurements. If you can't, maybe you want to write down, like, you know, which website you got them from or which store, and like that's a framing for like the size. And because a lot of stores have like different sizes that fit differently. Like Hollister jeans, I fit in a 5, and then like Abercrombie I fit in a 2. So like, you know, you want to definitely write down what different sizes you're wearing, or what different sizes the product is. And yeah, so that's number two, be as descriptive as possible. If there's a, you know, a skid mark, or if there's something on the shoe, yeah, so that's number two. You want to be as descriptive as possible. Like if there's a mark on the shoe, or if there's, you know, I don't know, a hole in the dress, you know, a little bit of a hole, you want to take a picture of that, first of all. You don't want that as a cover photo, but you do want to put it as you're allowed 4 photos, so you do want to put that in one of the photos, and you want to put that in the description box, and you want to write down, you know, this is what's wrong with it. The rest of it looks great. It's just this one part. And yeah, I'm looking to sell it. And obviously be realistic about what you're selling it for, because there is, you know, a problem with it. So you want to, you know, it's probably going to be for less than half of what you actually bought it for, because it is ripped or stained or whatever. But be realistic about it, and I think that, you know, it'll sell really quick. Number 3 is reliability and accessibility. So this isn't about the product itself, it's about you. You need to get back to people. If you're a seller, you need to get back to people right away. You need to answer questions as soon as possible, because a buyer isn't going to wait around for a week. They're going to find another product. So if you're using this app, you need to check it regularly. I think the longest I take to ever reply to somebody is like maybe a half an hour. And so like people, they'll comment on your picture and they'll ask you, oh, like what they'll ask you for measurements. They'll ask you, oh, how soon do you ship? Things like that. So you want to go ahead and you want to reply to people as soon as possible. And you want to make sure that you are reliable, because that's how you're making more sales. So if you're not reliable, let's say, someone buys something from you and you're not reliable, they're not going to come back for a second sale. So that's the difference between making a bunch of sales and only making 1 or 2 sales, is that you are actually someone people want to buy from. You're getting good reviews, you're getting good feedback, and then you get more buyers, coming in because they trust you, they trust your product, and they trust what you have to say about it. So number 3, reliability and accessibility. Number 4 is packaging, you guys. Packaging is so important. So I normally send like a thank you card in my packaging. I actually didn't have that. I couldn't find them. So I am going to list my Instagram below, because I do put some of the things that, like, I just recently put up a picture of the way I sent something out with the packaging and with the colors, like for the letters, what I use, and also the letters themselves. So I'm going to put my Instagram below, and I'll also if you guys have any questions, maybe I can find the link for where I buy the cards. I usually get them from Target, but these ones are like marble print. They're so cute. But they're like super trendy right now, so I don't know. I bought those. But yeah, you want to make sure that and I always write like the person's name, and I say, so like if it's Anna, which I did actually recently sell something to an Anna, but I'll say, dear Anna, I really hope you love this product as much as I do, or, I hope that you really get the life out of this product, or you really enjoy it, blah, blah, blah. And I'll make sure to mention, hey, don't forget to leave me a review, and leave me a note if you can after you've done this, and check out my closet regularly in case I have anything else that you like. Love, Karen, So, yeah, you want to build kind of a friendship with the people that you're sending this stuff out to, because they will return if they like what you did, if they like how you sold something, how accurate you were, how reliable you were, and your pricing and everything, and the clothes, their style is similar to your style, they're going to come back for another sale. So that is really important. For you guys who shop on Poshmark, so for those of us who like actually buy stuff, I've bought about 3 things, and one of them was actually this like blue suede cap that is somewhere in my room, but it was like a blue suede cap that I love. It's so cute. And then I bought 2 of these other things. So like, honestly, if you're shopping for the holidays, this is how you're saving money. So this is going to be like such a good way to shop, because I found this North Face that was about $90 at this local like store. I think it's local. It's called Tony Walker. So I found this North Face, and it's about $100 at the store, or maybe $90. No, it's $100. It's $100, and it's like this brown North Face, so cute. So I was like, let me just check Poshmark. Checked Poshmark, saw it for new with tags for $60, and I bought it for $55 because I made an offer. So amazing, you guys. I saved like $30 just by shopping on Poshmark. Another thing that I bought was, what else? Oh, my mom's Kate Spade wallet for Christmas. So I originally went to the Kate Spade, and I actually live by an outlet mall, so that has Kate Spade, so like they're selling it for a lot cheaper than like the regular Kate Spade store. I still managed to save money by shopping on Poshmark. I bought this like champagne gold. It's already like wrapped up and everything, or I would totally show you guys, but it's this like rose gold champagne color. It's amazing. It's so beautiful and like shiny, and she's gonna love it. But I bought it for $50, and it was originally $90, so saved $40 on that. Not bad. So yeah, you guys, if you don't use Poshmark, totally, I would recommend trying it. I'll leave my link below so that you can save $5 when off your first purchase, which is, it's good enough. There is shipping usually, so yeah, there's shipping, so you do have to pay $5 for shipping. So at least you'll save that much money, and you can honestly buy stuff for like $4. Like, it's awesome. So, and like brand new stuff, even makeup, you guys, check it out, because there is stuff on there for way cheaper. I know a lot of you like use a lot of makeup, so check out Poshmark. And yeah, I hope these selling tips really help you guys, for those of you who do use Poshmark to sell things. I mean, it's been working for me. Everything, you know, I've been just keeping up with it. I think that's the #1 thing, is like staying on top of it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or any suggestions, please leave them in the comment box below. I really hope you loved this video, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks.